Hello again, friends, and welcome to Olympic National Park, crossing the Elwha River at the Altair Bridge on Olympic Hot Springs Road. And I must say, it is just wonderful to be back out here, as I am now well enough to do an easy day hike, as I know that you probably haven't seen me for a few weeks, as I was out under the weather. I was vaccinated for COVID-19 and I had a breakthrough case and I tested positive, but I have since recovered and I'm very thankful for that. The thing that I'm dealing with now is fatigue issues, but I was able to do a hike yesterday, a little short one, and I didn't have any difficulties, and now I'm out here again. There's somebody taking pictures right down there. That being said, I would like to acknowledge the passing of a friend and former colleague, Stan Cuomo of ONP Radio, who had a battle with COVID-19 and passed on last Friday. My condolences to all of his colleagues and to his family. Stan was a great guy to be around, and everybody is going to miss him. The road has been closed for so long up here that all of these tree needles are along the road and creates a nice padded walkway for hikers. Just passed a young couple coming down. They were up camping at the hot springs, and we'll continue our little walk here. We're going to arrive at the Glines Canyon Overlook, where we'll see the remnants of the dam that was removed in 2014. Okay, arriving at the Glines Canyon Overlook, which is the site of the old Glines Canyon Dam. There's actually somebody out there on the spillway right there on a bicycle, I think. We've passed 8 people coming down, and 2 were going up, but they were around the Altair area. Right up in there, where that clump of trees is, in the middle of that grassy field, that's where the caretaker's house used to be for the dam. And now a lot of this has grown up. There's little poplar tree like growth in the area of where the lakeshore used to be, so you really can't see very much here anymore. Okay, so that was a woman on a bicycle. She's heading down. That's the 9th person we've seen coming down here today. Most of the people were backpackers coming from the Olympic Hot Springs area, which is way up the road. We've done that hike earlier this summer when we crossed over Appleton Pass. Well, it looks like they're, even though we're 3.7 miles up the trail here, somebody had to vandalize and break the window out of the bathroom for unknown reasons. So let's go down to the spillway and check things out. So what we're doing is we're walking over a walkway where the old spillways were. The spillways were right here. So the level of the lake on this side, this was in the water here. So you see rock, but down there where these logs and that concrete are, that was actually where the water level was of the lake. And you can see over to the other side. So the dam didn't go straight across, it went in an arc and bridged that canyon. And Mount Fitzhenry, the 2 peaks up above behind, which was formerly Lake Mills. A lot of interpretive signs here, and some audio descriptions. You can push a button and get a description of what's going on here. And down into the river, quite a ways down, 100 or so feet. went down over the other side earlier this summer, and actually it was probably in the spring, but we walked down onto the gravel down there, and we ended up spotting a bear that was in those trees up there, so we bagged out of that real quick and got up out of there. Beautiful view here. I don't see anything down there as far as wildlife goes. Turn around, that peak up there is McDonald Mountain, and this is just the flanks of Hurricane Ridge, Hurricane Hill, and they call this that comes down along the old road on the other side. That's the Devil's Backbone. This is a real good picture that shows the old dam. We were out on the right in here, and that bridges the two sides. That's where they took that out by steps, and the entire lake was lowered. Back when the road was open, this was always a real great spot to park your car and get a good view. We're gonna head back down now. Took us about an hour and a half to walk up here at a nice leisurely pace. It sure is nice to get out and about again. We're just north of the old dam on the Olympic Hot Springs Road, and this road is deteriorating. You can see how the road is sloughing off here, and it has slid here in the past. I'm afraid when we get into the rainy season that this is going to slide off here completely. As they've repaired this before, but there's quite a bit of slippage in these 2 or 3 little areas right in here, and this road could catastrophically slide down the hill. This is the Elwha Washout, and if you can remember our videos from the winter and spring, the water was coming through here and over the old roadway. You can see of how far down the water level is now here in the late summer. Along the Elwha Bypass Trail now. Pretty. Beautiful late summer day, nice and warm, very pleasant. Okay, getting back to the trailhead now, and GPS says we went 7.4 miles, which is 12 kilometers. Did that in 2 hours and 41 minutes. A little bit of a breeze up now and some overcast. Looks like it might be a shower. Not much of one coming in right now. So you can see how low the river is as compared to some of the videos we did in wintertime where the water is up to the rock and the log right there. So it is way down. Friends, glad you were able to join me today in Olympic National Park. Fun talking to you as always. And until next time, so long.